Welcome to this week's Rockler demo. Today we're going to talk about our sign making kits and the kinds of projects you can make with them. Making signs can be fun as a hobby or even as a business. It's also a great gift idea, and there are a ton of applications such as address signs for homes, cabins, or businesses, signs for your workshop, for kids' rooms, or to label public spaces. Our sign makers kits are available in two font or letter sizes, the State Park font and Comic Sans. And both styles are available in different letter and number sizes, ranging from 1.5 inches to 4 inches. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but what the heck. I was just in the shop and I found this test piece that shows the new script font that we're going to be introducing early next year. This new font is a cursive style font that connects the letters in a continuous flow, which was not easy for our creative and product teams to design. So fingers crossed we can look forward to that in early 2021, maybe sooner. Now let's talk about how to use these kits. The thing that makes it so easy is our sign making wizard. You simply type in up to 20 characters of text and the wizard gives you the combination of templates you need to make your sign. Depending on your message, some letters have to be cut with multiple templates in multiple passes. But the wizard maps it out and makes it easy to set up the templates for each pass. You then collect the different templates you need for the first pass, connect them, position them, and secure them to your workpiece with tape. You should also mark the notch locations of multiple template letters on the workpiece to make it easy to maintain your alignment. Next, it's time to set up your plunge router. Even a compact plunge router like this works great, and you're going to install the appropriate size guide bushing for the kit you've chosen. In this case, this 2¼ inch State Park template kit requires a 3/8 inch diameter bushing. And then install the appropriate size bit for the bushing that you've installed. In this case, a 3/8 inch diameter bit. V-cut or round head bits are most often used, but you could also use a straight bit. Now that your router is set up, all you have to do is place it on the template, plunge it in, follow the template through the first pass, and then change out the templates for the second pass if necessary. I recommend that you take your time and make sure you completely follow the template to the edges, especially letters or numbers that have tight corners. You can add additional detail to your sign by routing a decorative edge, then sand it and apply the finish of your choice. And voila, you've created a custom sign. But you can create more than just signs. For example, we created these clocks using the 2¼ inch State Park font. The process for this project was simple. I used our compact router circle cutting jig to cut the workpiece into a circle, then set up the templates to cut 12, 3, 6, and 9 o'clock numbers, one at a time, then finish as you like. We applied two finishes. One, we painted the numbers and left the surface natural, and on the other one, we painted the surface and left the numbers natural. We'll include plans for this project in the video description. So you can see how making signs is a fun project for yourself or for giving gifts or even to start a small business. And even if you don't have any woodworking experience or any of these tools or a big budget, you can get a compact plunge router like this, a template kit, and the appropriate router bit for a little bit less than $250, and you have everything you need to start making signs. I hope you've enjoyed this demo and it's maybe given you some new project ideas. I'm Dan Carey from Rockler and Woodworkers Journal. Thanks for watching.